Hello everyone. So this video is a vlog on how my experience was with McDonald's. So this video is not to make you not want to work there, but it's just my experience, okay? So I applied for the job. I wanted a second job, and for some reason I knew that McDonald's was like the only place that will work with your schedule if you have another job. Like you can work overnight, you can work like a short shift, whatever. So he said, well, I got there, I got hired on the spot, and he gave me the night shift. And I was like, okay, I think I can make that work. Well, with making that work, he told me to go ahead and go to orientation on Wednesday. Wednesday. I got the interview on Tuesday. So go ahead and go to orientation on Wednesday, and then come for training Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I go to training and I tell her that, okay, so we go to orientation. And I was not expecting to get our uniform at orientation. So for you to sit in orientation, you had to have your uniform on. So they gave you 2 pairs of pants, 2 of these shirts, a name tag, and a pen, and a cap. Now, my head is huge, so I could not fit the cap. So I told the lady, I said, well, I can't fit the cap, so there's no way I can, put the cap on during orientation. She said, well, you're getting paid, so you need to put it on. So at that time, I had like this little bun on my head, and I just let it hang. I mean, if that's how she felt about it, I was like, okay. So we sat there through orientation. She went through the books. We did our test for our food handling and processing certification. Hopefully there's something I can get. I don't know. But orientation, I tried on the clothes and everything. Now the shirts are huge. They're like big sleeping t-shirts. And then your pants, like for me, if I don't wear a belt, they will fall. And I'm a bigger. I'm not gonna lie, I'm bigger. So having that was like, oh. And they were just trying to make me feel better, but I was like, this. At first they want you to tuck your shirt in, and I was like, I'm gonna be so embarrassed if I tuck in my shirt. So I tucked it in for that day and made it presentable and sat there and did my thing. So Friday comes, and this is day 1 of my training, which was 3 hours. My first day, we did taking orders in drive-thru. Yes, so taking orders in drive-thru, I have no clue. I have no idea of what people order, how the screen works, because I've never worked at fast food. So I don't know. This is like a brand new baby for me. So they look like, oh really? Like they surprised. Like, oh, like just teach me. So they taught me how to work the screen. They taught me how to take, like when people say stuff like where is it on the screen, where you have to go, what you have to push, and how you have to multitask. So I just took it upon myself. I said, okay, let me just try it out and see how it goes. So I tried it out, messed up a little bit, and the customer got mad. The customer was like, that's not what my daughter ordered. I said, ma'am, that is what your daughter just ordered. And then the girl got quiet. And then I guess she asked her mom. I guess the mom asked her, did you order that like really low? Because then she was like, okay, just leave it. And in my mind, I'm forgetting that they can actually see what I'm putting on the screen on the outside. So I'm like, okay, I just delete that at the end. And so she's looking at it and she's like, no, that's not what I want to. I said, ma'am, I'm going to delete that at the end. And I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, oh, snap. They can actually see. Like, that's not good. Because then if you don't delete it as soon as they say they don't want it, then they get pissed off. So she just got mad and she was like, I want somebody else. Give me somebody else. And then she didn't want to talk to me anymore, so she just drove around and then voiced her opinion about the situation. I did not talk to her after that because I did not want any interaction with a bad customer. Then I get fired. So I let them handle that, and on my first day of training, I got my first customer. Woo-hoo. As I am, and if you see me looking at, I wrote out notes for the video, so I won't miss anything. I also learned that if you, well, I'm gonna wait for that for the second act. So as I'm like watching her, I saw that she was multitasking, meaning she's getting the money from the people for this order and then taking another order in her ear, and I'm like, that is so impossible. That is so impossible. So with that being said, I'm like, okay, I can never do that. That seems so hard. And then just like, oh no, you'll be okay. You'll get it. So I was like, okay. After 3 hours was over, they showed me how to clock out. They gave me my meal. People was nice. You know, the crew was cool. Very understanding and very patient of me. So that was good. So the second day was another 7. No, this one was 5 to, I think 5 to 10 or 6 to 10, something like that. And this is when I learned like more about the system, which is called POS, and I was able to do more work on my own. Whereas my trainer, she kept leaving me. She just kept leaving me. I'm like if I had to remember, like really remember what she said to like do the earpiece, because if nobody was there, like how was I supposed to? I can't just leave the window. So I had to push the button and be like, I need help in the window, like, and then they talk about where is this person? They could be in trouble. I was like, I don't know, but I need help with this person. So from there, they kind of leave you in the dark on certain things. You have to make sure they don't let them make you feel like you're inadequate, because they don't know your position anywhere else. Like, this is your second job. This is not like my main job. Like, don't look at me, don't talk to me like I'm crazy. Like, I'm older than all y'all in here. And no, you're not gonna talk to me that way. So it's a lot of learning as you go, because they did tell me you have to learn as you go. So I was like, okay, cool. After the first day of training and half the second day of training, I was like, I think I got this. Okay, I think I got this. So I did a few by myself, and there was some things that the people was asking for, and my trainer left me again, and I was like, how do you do? I pressed the button about, I was like, how do y'all do this? And they was like, where's the so-and-so? And I was like, oh no, help me. So I think this day I got another angry customer, because I could not understand what she was saying. Oh my god, like I could not understand nothing the lady was saying, and I couldn't understand nothing she was saying. And somebody else had to take the order. When she came to the window, she was like, well, I didn't order just one, I ordered 12. And I was like, you ordered 12? Okay, so she she ended up wanting 12 cheeseburgers and like 5 hot and spicy. So I was like, okay, alright. So that was a shindig for me. I also learned, if you don't know how to do something, do not touch it. I heard something beeping, and I was like, y'all didn't teach me nothing about fries. Y'all didn't teach me nothing about touching no food, so I'm not touching it, you know? I'm not about to get in trouble. I touch my face, no, I'm not doing that. So, let's see. They also told me that you have to learn your customers. Eventually, you have to learn your customers because it's going to be the same people almost every single time in your line. And if you don't learn your customers, like they say, your customer service is always down. So at this time, like, it's a lot of people coming through this line, and I'm like, okay, nobody want to cook today. And it was like, I was like, come on now, like, I'm back here by myself. They basically was like, okay, you should know what to do by now, so we're gonna leave you. So I was like, okay, but certain people I couldn't understand. Certain people was talking so low, like they talking like this. I'm like, I can't understand you, ma'am. Like, but you know, you can't say that. And then, you know, they have that saying, welcome to McDonald's. Would you like to try a quarter pounder deluxe? And I'm like, I don't even know. One lady asked me, what is the difference between quarter pounder deluxe and a quarter pounder? And I was like, I don't know. Let me ask for you. And then right as soon as I beeped her off and went to go extra, like, oh, never mind, just give me the quarter pounder. And I was like, so at that point, I just said, let me get a book. I had like a book, like a little bitty book, and I just started writing stuff down. What was the difference? What came with what? How is this made? If they wanted this, how do you take it out the system? What are you supposed to do after that? And I think by having a book to reference to was more convenient for me, because they was looking at me like, why do you have a pen and paper? Like, it might look crazy to you because you worked here over a year, or you worked here over 6 months, or worked here for, you know, however, and it caught on quickly. But for me, I have to write stuff down and like practice it and see it and write it and feel it. So that was that. So the third day comes. So this day I'm staying a little later, getting used to the night shift. I work from 7 to 12. So this day, as soon as I came in, I worked the drive-through for an hour, which I had down packed by then. So then they bring me to the second window, which it's like this little machine that has all the drinks, and it fills it up automatically by the order. And then you have this line where they put all the food there, and then you have to make sure you push serve once you give people their stuff. Yeah, that line was crazy. Like, I ended up giving somebody 2 burgers. Like, they had that whole meal plus another sandwich. So I was like, well, they got looked out. And then when I came in today, they was like, oh, we're short-handed. So when they said that, I was like, oh, it's about to be disastrous. So they left me alone. Anyway, they left me alone for like a couple hours. And then it's like, if you need anything, just press the little buzzer on the headset. So then they transitioned me, like I said, from the drive-thru to the front, 2 hours there. And I think another 2 hours passed. So it's like over 4 hours. And I just asked for a break. Like, do I get like a dinner? Do I get like a 15-minute restroom break? Like, what do I get? And she was like, you don't get anything, we're shorthanded. And I'm like, no, like, I've been here since 7 and it's 10 or 11, and I just need 15 minutes. Like, my back hurt, my feet hurt and everything. And my feet was hurting so bad, y'all. Like, I felt nauseous. Like, I have flat feet. Okay. I have flat feet, and if I stand on my feet extremely long, like, it hurts like so bad. Like, if I ever wear heels and I feel like I can really walk in heels, ooh, I'm strutting. The next day my feet swell up. So, because my feet are so flat until it's like any pressure on it for too many hours, it just swells up. So I'm just telling them, I didn't want to tell them all that. So I was just telling them, can I get a 15-minute? Can I get a 30? Can I get whatever y'all want to give me? I don't care. The other lady, I was scared to ask the manager at that time because I never met him. So it was the overnight manager. I never met him. So I asked the girl, can she go ask him? I asked her to ask him 4 times. until like the 4th time. She was like, oh, he still haven't gave her a response. He said he'll let you know. Okay, well, at this point, I really have to use the restroom. So I was like, can you just let him know I'm going to the restroom, because obviously he don't want me to go, and it's not my fault that y'all short-handed, and I need a break. So I went to the restroom for 15 minutes and came back. Nobody was upset, but I can tell like the vibe in the room or whatever. I was like, okay, well, first of all, I have not met you. This is for the managers. I have not met him. He has not introduced himself to me. He really don't know my name unless he looked in a name tag. And yeah, and it was my time to go, and I said I leave at 12. They thought I left at 6. I was like, so they have lack communication between the managers, which sucks. They don't give you breaks, and then they said that you can work a 7-hour, 8-hour shift and you won't get a break nor lunch. And I was like, where I come from, that's called slavery. So no, I won't be doing it. So once I'm already made in my mind. I was like, today is my last day. I'm gonna work my shift till 12 and I'm gone. Well, 12 o'clock comes and I couldn't leave until so-and-so came back from the restroom. Well, she took 15 minutes. 15 minutes, and it's time for me to go. So first of all, you don't have respect for my time. You saying that we won't get a break, we won't get a lunch. And I work 2 jobs. There is no way. And for me, I don't know about everybody else. Kudos to y'all who do it. I give y'all props. I cannot do that. Like this, I quit on my 3rd day. Oh no. I text my manager the next morning because I was off the next day, and I said, when is the detail? And told him that I cannot do this. I need my breaks. I need my lunches. I need this. Y'all don't respect time. You don't, like, when it's time to go, it's time to go. And with my type of job that I have, is my primary job, the way y'all have y'all system here is not going to correlate with that one. So I'm just, take, my leave. He didn't even respond back. So I was like, ooh, sorry, not sorry. And I was kind of upset because I wasted a deck of polish on my badge so I could stay. So they might charge me for my badge. But I'm not going to say nothing because I'm like, y'all can have it back. Y'all can wipe that off. It come off easily. But yeah, that's my experience on McDonald's. I mean, to me, McDonald's is what you make it. People there, they love it. That's their life. I do not discriminate anybody that works for McDonald's, nor do I think it's a waste of time, because it's not. People work there to move up in life, and that's your decision to work there. So, I mean, if you work there and you have a nice crew. I mean, everybody on the team was nice, extremely nice. It just, I could not work with the no meal, no break, no consideration, no respect to time. I couldn't do that. So I had my experience. It was semi-great, semi-not, and I don't want to take it away. So I just wanted to share that with y'all. The only thing I did not like is when at the beginning when I went to orientation, and the lady was like, well, I said my hat don't fit. She was like, well, just put it on anyway. Anyway, you can put it on because you have to be in full uniform. I was like, okay, rude, but whatever. But yeah, other than that, I have to go turn in all my uniform, the 2 shirts, the 2 pairs of jeans, the apron, the cap, the pen, and the badge. So I can get my check, which is not going to be nothing, but I mean, it's worth my time to go get it. I work for it, might as well get it. All these rude people. So thank you for watching my video. I hope this helped you for your next opportunity to work for McDonald's. I would attach videos and footage and pictures of me in the environment at McDonald's. So like I said, if you like this video, go ahead and subscribe your bell, and make sure to give my video a thumbs up. Okay, y'all. Bye. So, I have to walk about half a mile to work because my car is getting fixed, and I didn't want to waste money on Ubers. And I realized that when you live in San Antonio, your best bet is to get an Uber because it's so hilly. Like, I feel like I'm about to die, but I got like half of a quarter of a mile left, so let me go ahead and finish it. Whew, let me show y'all. So McDonald's is like right there on that hill, so I have to go to the light, make it right. Oop. So I made it back. I'll put on my mask just so I can talk. I made it here. I'm just trying to like let my heartbeat go down a little bit so I won't go in acting like I'm dying. This makes it look like somebody just dropped me off or something. But walked half a mile, altogether about a mile. So now my shift starts at 7, so I'm gonna go in.
I'm not a diva. I'm not a diva. I'm not a diva. I'm not a diva.